I walked past that street again tonight, and somehow you were everywhere. The lights still glow the way they did on that quiet night we first met. A simple hello, a passing smile, a moment that stayed for miles. You stood beneath the amber light, laughing softly in the night. We didn't know what would begin with just one step within. No grand design, just perfect time. The street where we first met still holds your silhouette. Every corner whispers low of a love I used to know. I walk the road alone tonight, beneath the same old city lights, but every step I can't forget the street where we first met. The cafe door still creaks the same, like it remembers your name. A window where we used to stay still faced as yesterday. Cars pass slowly through the night, but none of them feel right, because the world keeps moving on while I'm still standing strong. Quiet lanes, the street where we first met, a place my heart won't let disappear into the years or fade beyond my tears. Though times carry you away and seasons chose to change, there's one small place that won't forget the street where we first met. Maybe love leaves little signs in hidden streets in passing time. Footsteps echo through the air of memories still living there. And though you're somewhere far from here, your laughter still appears inside the corners of my mind that time could never rewind. The street where we first met still lives inside my chest, where every light and every sound turns memories around. And if I walk that road again, through rain or through regret, I'll always see us standing there. The street where we first met. Some places never change, because love once lived there. I passed the cafe again today. Our table was still there. The door still rings the same old chime, like it remembers every time. We pushed it open side by side, with nowhere else to hide. You'd sit across and softly grin, sunlight dancing on your skin. Outside the world would rush on by, but time stood still inside. 2 cups of coffee, one quiet place. Our table by the window, where the whole world used to smoke, where your eyes would meet with mine, like we had endless time. Now strangers sit where love once grew, and laugh the way we used to do. But in my heart I always know, our table by the window. The chair you used is still the same, but no one whispers out my name. The empty space across from me feels like a memory. The rain taps softly on the glass, like echoes from our past. And every drop reminds me how we're just a story now. A quiet seat, an empty dream. To flow, where every smile, every sigh felt like it could never die. But time has taken you away and left these silent words to stay. Still every time I pass, I know our table by the window. Maybe love leaves little traces in forgotten little places, where 2 hearts once chose to stay and dream their nights away. And though the years may erase the streets, the lights, the passing days, one corner of the world will keep a love we couldn't keep. Our table by the window still watches people come and go, but none of them will ever see the ghosts of you and me. And though our story had to end, that little corner still pretends that somewhere love is singing slow. At our table by the window, 2 cups of coffee, one love that never stayed. The station felt colder that night, like it already knew you were leaving. suitcase rested by your feet, while silence filled the empty street. The train lights glowing far away, like they were calling you to stay. I tried to speak but lost the words between the echoes of the world. The moment hung between goodbye and everything we couldn't try. The clock moved slow, but time said go. The train that took you away still runs through my heart today. Every whistle in the night feels like that final sight. You waved as the doors closed tight and disappeared into the night. But part of me will always stay with the train that took you away. Platform lights began to fade as distance slowly sealed our fate. Your shadow blurred behind the glass, like memories of our past. I stood there long after you'd gone, listening to the lonely dawn. The tracks kept singing soft and low of places I can't go. The rails remain like quiet day. The train that took you away still steals my breath today. Every passing midnight sound brings that moment back around. You left with dreams you had to chase, while tears ran slowly down my face, and every mile carried away the love that couldn't Maybe some loves are meant to stay. They're just a step along the way. Two hearts that meet for just a while before the miles divide their smiles. But every time a train goes by, I feel that same old goodbye, like somewhere in the rushing night you're still just out of sight. The train that took you away still haunts the tracks today. Every echo through the air feels like you're standing there. And though the world has moved along, my heart is where you've gone, forever waiting on that day before the train took you away. Some goodbyes never really leave the station. Every street feels familiar, like your footsteps never left. I walk these roads we used to know, where summer lights would softly glow. The echoes of your gentle laugh still linger in the aftermath. park bench where we used to stay still faces sunsets far away, and every corner that I see feels like it's calling back to me. The past appears through silent years. I'm walking through our memories like they're still alive in me. Every step, every turn brings back what used to be, though time has taken you somewhere. Your shadow's always everywhere. I'm lost inside the things I see, walking through our memories. The city hums its endless song, but somehow something feels so wrong, because the world kept moving on while I stayed where you were gone. A night wind whispers through the trees, carrying fragments of our dreams, and every place I wander by still knows the reason why. The love we knew still walks here too. Walking through our memories, you fading photographs of a we. Every light, every sign feels like a part of me. Those seasons change and years will fade. These roads remember what we made, and every step just seems to be walking through our memories. Maybe love leaves quiet traces, hidden deep in simple places, where two hearts once believed in change and thought forever would be kind. But now the nights are growing long, and I'm still searching for a song among the streets that used to be the home of you and me. I'm walking through our memories where love still breathes in silent streets. Every glance, every sound turns the past around, and though you're somewhere far from here, your presence always feels so near, because the world you left to me is made of our memories. Some love stories end, but their memories never stop walking. This city hasn't forgotten, even if you have. The neon lights still paint the rain, just like they did that night again, when we were young and unafraid of promises we made. The streets still whisper when I pass, last like echoes buried in the past, and every chord that seems to know a love from long ago. The world moved on, but here you're not gone. The city still remembers you in every light and every view. Every road I wander through still feels like it leads to you. Though time has pulled our lives apart, you're written in this city's heart, and every night it shows me through. The city that remembers you. The cafe lights still softly glow, where we would sit and lose control of all the hours drifting by, like they would never die. The river holds reflections clear of nights when you were standing here, but now the water only sees a ghost of memories. The wind still sings of broken things. This city still remembers you in every sky of faded blue, every place our shadows grew. Still carry something true. And though you've found another way, these streets refuse to let you fade, because the past is shining through. The city that remembers you. Maybe love leaves marks behind in quiet streets and passing time, invisible but always there, like whispers in the air. And though you're somewhere far away, these lights refuse to let you stray from all the dreams we once pursued, when this whole world was me and you. The city still remembers you in midnight rain and morning dew, every sound and every hue still feels like deja vu. And though I know you're truly gone, these streets keep leading me back on to every place where love once grew. The city that remembers you. Maybe it's not the city, maybe it's just my heart that still remembers you.